Everybody. This is a redo of last week. I was so tired last week I could not keep my eyes open. And then I deleted it, but for some reason it was still on there. I have no idea why. So I'm not sure why that sale was still coming up like that because I deleted it. Maybe because I deleted it through StreamYard. I'm not sure. Yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm trying to pin a comment and I'm just having a heck of a time doing it. I don't think it's going to let me do it. No. Oh well, I give up. Usually I can pin it from here, but it's not letting me do it. Are you helping tonight or no? Okay. Hi, Juanita. And I see Betty and Mark and Kim's in here. We've got all metal stuff tonight. As you can see, I did run a little video of it on Instagram. So it's all metal stuff, a lot of advertising, just a hodgepodge of metal items. I have a whole big shelf. He just went up the stairs. One of the dogs had an accident, so he has to clean up after the doggy. So he's very happy about that. Anyhow, he may be down in a bit. I'm not sure. Just depends. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, lots of storms coming through, it looks like. We've had some bad storms, and my dogs hate the thunder, so it's just horrible whenever they come through. Mostly just the Stassi, the little one. She just wants to be held, and she shakes, and it's a big old mess. I'm hoping to have good weather here. It did rain a little bit and storm a bit earlier here, but it seems to be better now. But I'm ready for some sun. It seems like it waits for the weekend to get here, and then it just pours and it's just crappy all weekend, and then there's no garage sales. And I keep waiting for garage sale season to start, and it's not happening because of the weather. Your dog goes in the closet? Oh my gosh. I didn't think about putting her in there. I sometimes will bring her to the basement, but you could still hear it down here, but not as bad. But the other night, because she'll keep us up all night, she'll just keep coming up and putting her head like this under your arm, wanting to be like constantly petted and held. Or she'll just walk in circles and not sit down. She's very anxious. So we gave her half of a Benadryl the other night, and it knocked her butt out. So anyway, I thank you all for joining me tonight. I sure do appreciate it. And sorry about last week. But let's go ahead and just jump right in here, and we can just chat and go through some items. I do have a lot of items, so I'm going to go through them kind of quick. I can always come back to them. You guys know how it works. Anyway, we're just jumping right in here. Actually, I'm going to show this big item. It is a kitchen scale. I didn't put a price on it. Let me put a start in first. $20 start on this item. It is a vintage kitchen scale. It's got the very deco lines to it there. You can see it's got its original universal sticker there, a cream color. I believe it works. Let me show you the sides. It has the label on the back side. My husband collects scales. This is a small one. It does work. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I can show you. Let's see. I think the calibration thing is under there, that where you can make sure it's at 0. But it has really cool lines. I like to sometimes paint these a pop of color, like a Kelly green or a teal or even a red. I think they look really cool. And if you were going to do that on this one, I would just cover this with some tape so it has its original sticker, and maybe if you cover that as well, and then just spray paint it a neat color, it would be really cute on your kitchen counter, holding a basket, holding, you know, whatever you wanted to put on it in your kitchen. I love the lines of it, and it's not that heavy. So yeah, $20 on the universal scale if there's any interest in that. I wanted to show that first since it's on my table here. We had some really cool scales out in California, and I had this one. It was a Toledo scale, and I painted it teal because it was not pretty. I know I love the pop of red. And it sat on my counter. It was like one of these double ones, and it was so pretty. Gino has some really interesting scales, but whenever we find a scale, he's not so much into the kitchen scales. He collects Toledo scales, the big, why can't I think of it? The big scales, they're, it just like left my brain. You know, the huge scales, enamel scales. That's the word I was looking for. But he's got some really cool ones and some that he needs to get rid of because we don't have a spot for him. But we have a lollipop scale upstairs, which is really cool. This is going to be a $8 start. If you like old tins, this is the one for you. It's got a really cool graphic on the front here. She is holding a fruit cake there. This is a larger tin. It is a Hostess fruitcake tin from the Continental Baking Company Incorporated. So it does have some age to it. It does have the marking on the bottom. Great graphics all the way around. Do you have this one? Yeah, it's a good one. Sometimes when you get these, they do have a lot of paint loss on the lid. This one's pretty good. I mean, there are some rusty spots on here, but it kind of adds to the charm of it. Let me, a feed scale. This is the inside. There's a little sticker, Christmas sticker in there. Let me dump this out real quick. There's a wrapper and a sticker in there. All right. I got my shorts on. Hopefully you can't see my pasty legs. But pretty good inside. Just needs a good wiping out there. I don't see any like dings on it. If there were, you'd really see it on the underside. But yes, these are usually filled with buttons. But this one happened to be empty, and it is only $8. Vintage Hostess fruitcake tin. Great. It almost has a deco look to it a little bit with the lady, but great colors. The teal and the red and the gold really pop on it. All right. And I'm just going to keep going through stuff, but we can always come back, okay? All right. This is an unusual item here. It is a $30 start. Oh, Bug, I see you in at 8. I'm going to have Gino count us down, I think. Let's see. Where did he go? There he is.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
There is our stop. And Bug, this is coming your way. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. All right. Now this next piece came from that antique print shop. It was a family business back into the 1800s. They were going out of business, so I got some really cool stuff to bring you tonight. They're using old candy and biscuit tins. Oh, that'll be cool. That's a good idea. This is a $30 start. You're not going to find one of these easily. And this would have held the letter This is a letterpress tray. It is metal. And it says linotype there. It's a metal tray. It doesn't have, I mean, it's heavy, but it's not too heavy. And it is a great organizer. I really love the graphic on the front, linotype. So this came out of that print shop. He would have put little letter, I think letter, the letter, these things, the little wooden, what are these called? Plates, maybe a little print plates in there, I'm guessing. It measures 8 inches long, and it's about 1.5 inches deep. Print blocks, yeah. But the graphic on there is really cool. Linotype. It's an old print letterpress tray. Great thing to have. You can organize your smalls in there, display it. I thought it was pretty neat. All right, these are a local item to us here in Toledo. We're known as the Glass City here. And so we have a lot of the, we're the home of Jeep too. But anyway, I digress. So we have a lot of like factories and stuff, or we used to. These are $10 start for choice, and I have several. These are old Libby Owens Ford Glass Company. These are contractor badges. They are metal. They are pin backs. And I have a bunch of different styles, different ones here. This one almost has like a brass look to it, but you can see where it says Libby Owens Ford Glass Company. And then it's got the contractor number in there. They are metal pin backs. These are pretty old. And then I have more of a silver looking one. So I have several to choose from. I'm just going to go through them real quick here. And then if you're interested, you can claim by the number of the contractor. So we have 1719, 438, 439, 440, 1108, 1856, 1249, 1138, 1147, 1802. I like that one, 1802. And 1853. So those are all Libby Owens Ford Glass Company metal pin backs from the company. They are vintage. They're contractor pins, basically. So if you're interested in those, they are $10 each for your choice. Your choice. I'm just going to keep going along here, folks. All right, up next, we have another one of those flower frog cups. This one is an $8 start. Can you show the blue one? Sure. Flip them over here and see. Was it this one? 1147. It does have a mark on the bottom down here. Just let me know if you're interested in that one, okay? And those, when they're gone, they're gone. So those are the last of them there. Next item is an $8 start. This is a metal cup with a flower frog in it. It does have some weight to it. The frog is in there. I don't know if they used like that floral putty and put it underneath there, but it's in there pretty good. It's about 2.5 inches in diameter and about 1.5 inches deep. It's a brown metal cup with a flower frog in it, so a flower frog cup. You could probably get the flower frog out if you pull on it. I don't know what's keeping it in there, if it's just the putty underneath, but I didn't try to pull it out. But that is $8. $8 start. Yeah, it does. I like flower frogs. Whenever I see them, I always pick them up, and I don't see those cup ones very much. Up next, see how well I'm going to type tonight. Another $8 start here. We have the classic X-Lax tin. This one was 18 tablets for 25 cents. Looks like they were selling it for $9. My goodness, I don't know how much I paid for this. I might be losing money on this one. Who knows? Let's see. Lids do come off. It's got the directions. Important: X-Lax is a medicine, not a candy. It should be taken only as directed. Children should be given X-Lax only under parent supervision. See directions on back of the box. That's under the front lid. Oops, it's upside down. That's under that lid. And then on the back, X-Lax is pleasant in taste and action. Its laxative ingredient is widely prescribed by physicians. This box contains 18 tablets for adults, 1 to 2 tablets, children. Eat X-Lax like any chocolate, preferably before retiring. So, you know, if you're getting ready to retire, you're going to need to get yourself some X-Lax. Preferably do it before you retire. Put the lid back on. Super cute if you have a collection of like vintage medicine or, you know, bathroom stuff, or even tins. Just a talking point for sure. We all remember the old X-Lax. I don't know if I remember it being like a baby blue chocolate in a chocolate bar form. So, and yes, as kids, we got into my grandma's X-Lax. It was not good. All right, up next. This is an unusual piece. $7 start. I'm not sure if it's brass. It's gold in color. It could be brass. I'm just not sure. This is a razor blade holder. It does have the razor blades inside. They are PAL razor blades, new in the package. I'm going to leave those down in there. I don't know, like I said, how many are in there, but they still are in the container. Definitely looks brass to me, but I just don't know. There's a marking on the bottom. It says Gillette, made in USA. Gillette, known the world over. So it is a vintage Gillette one there. Those match your peanut butter jar. PAL, yes, PAL. Oh my goodness, you had to bring up the PAL jar. Everybody wants the PAL peanut butter jar. Gino bought that for me. And it's holding all my little Cracker Jacks toys. Hi, Angela. Oh, you did? Aw. I'm so glad. I've gotten some more new ephemera in. I have these dairy cards. These are like a dairy order form card. I just got those in. Vintage lottery tickets from Michigan back in the 70s. The train tickets. I got an ice cream box. So we did get some new little add-on items, which are kind of fun. All right. I'm so glad to see that. I want to see a picture. Yes. Oh, cool. That's awesome of you. I'm going to be doing a big ephemera sale soon. I know I keep saying that. I think that is going to be my next sale that I do because it's overflowing. I think I'm going to set a table up over there by my shelf and just pull stuff and come up with a price for it right on the spot and try to get through as much of it as I can. I'm at capacity. I've got stuff over here. I have all this plush over here. It's overtaking everything. I have stuff on the couch. I mean, it's exploding down here. So I really need to get rid of some stuff. But tonight is metal night. I'm trying to clear off the metal shelf, and so I've just brought a bunch of metal stuff tonight. Hi, Karen. All right. This is a $5 start, and you're going to get both items here. One of the items, I have no idea what it is. When I tried to do a Google search for it, it said it was like an ink pad, but I don't know how it opens. So I'm not sure on that. I just don't know. But the first item you're going to get here is this Atlas piece here. And these sides flip up on it. Okay. But it's metal underneath there too. And it looked like it was saying it was an ink pad. But I don't know how to open it. I tried to pull the top off. I have no idea what the trick is with this. So it's a mystery item. I don't even remember what I paid for it, probably $5. So you're getting a cool item here. You're getting this item and a vintage fine beer bottle opener, Weidmann's fine beer. So an advertising piece here. It's a bottle opener. It has advertising on both sides for Weidmann's beer. So both items here, $5, a mystery item and a bottle opener. Does it push down? No. I tried pushing on it. I have no idea, but if somebody buys it, they're going to have to let me know what it is. Because I messed with it and then I just finally gave up. I'm like, I have no idea what it is. All right. These are pretty cool. Pretty cool. These came out of that old print shop where the linotype tray came from. These are $10 start for choice. These are old printer plates, and I've got some really cool ones here. The first one is Smoke Right Mosquito Smudge. Again, these are old on wood. These display really nice on a shelf. They're going to be backwards because they are printer plates. But you can see the graphics got some mosquitoes there. It says Smoke Right Mosquito Smudge. I didn't stamp them or anything to show, but really cool graphic. Maybe from the 40s, could be from the 30s. I don't know. But that's your first choice. The second one here, they are pretty cool. They look really cool up on a shelf. This is the next one here. You can see the ink on there. And this is for a deodorizer spray. It says, with a touch of the finger, our something will something. It's hard to read backwards. I'm like, hold on. Our odor will linger. Oh, okay. With the touch of a finger, our odor will linger. And it's Rex Deodorizer Corporation out of Toledo, which is a local thing. And it's got a bunch of really cool things. I don't know if you could put ink on these and stamp them. So if you do junk journaling or scrapbooking, I wouldn't know if you roll ink on there, if it would stamp or what, but they are really awesome. This is the next choice here, the Rex Deodorizer Vintage Print Block. The next one is one of my favorites. This is Marathon. Look for this sign. This might be a gas and oil one. I'm not sure, but it does say Marathon on it. And it's got the Marathon sign. It's got some of the patina on it. Yes. And this one is absolutely amazing. It is lifted a bit here. I'm not sure if you can bend it flat, but this is how women wait a minute. How wonderful. Now every woman can have her shoes made to order. So this is a shoe advertising one. Again, it's a little loose on there. You can see, oh, it's coming off a bit. So it would need to be tacked back down on there. But this looks to be pretty old on this one. It's got a lady there with her shoes. Really, really cool piece. So those are the 4 options for the printer plates. And again, those display really nice. That last one, I would probably glue it maybe rather than tack it. But yeah, you could probably flatten it out and put some glue on there. All right. Up next, $8 start. I like the colors on this. It's not old. I bought it. I was going to make a turkey out of it. Oh, cool. I have a Halloween one I got from there. It just says Halloween on it. It's got a witch flying. It's a little tiny one. Or no, it says October on it. And it's got a witch flying. I kept that one. Little baby one. This is a break gauge tool. I don't know where it came from, but hey, we got a break gauge tool here. It was going to be used to make into something else, and then we just never did it. So it is $8 if there's any interest in that. Told you got weird items tonight. This is the same start, an $8 start. We have a little cast iron angel doggy here, a little terrier with his angel wings. Oops. He does have felt on the bottom. Super cute little guy here. He stands about 3 inches tall, and he's about 4 inches long. An adorable little piece. I love little dogs. I had a little collection of them. He came out of my collection. He's so cute. I hear Gino up there stomping through the house. All right, let's pull some more items. This one is a $7 start. This is a brass kaleidoscope. It hangs from a necklace or a cord, but you look through this end And it's actually a kaleidoscope that hangs from a necklace. Fun little piece, an unusual piece. Again, I don't know where it came from, but it's pretty cute. Oops, I gotta look through it the right way. Yeah. So fun little item. Jerry's in at 7 on the kaleidoscope. We are going to count it down.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
It looks like it's like diamond patterns, but I don't see any specific colors. All righty. That is going to Jerry. Thank you so much. This next piece is pretty cool. I got it at an estate sale. It's a Swedish, it's vintage or antique, I'm not sure. Swedish sugar tongs. I have shown these before. They're pretty cool. Oh, okay. It does have the 3 crowns on the end here. I can twist it the right way. You open it like this. So you use it to grab sugar out of a bowl. You could also use it to extract an eyeball. It would work for that as well. This measures about 6.5 inches long. A great, great vintage piece for your table when you have family dinners and someone gets out of control. You got the little pincher here. Pinch your sister, pinch your brother. Make sure they're behaving properly. Just a really neat piece, and it is Swedish. They had a lot of high-end glass and like table service items at this house. It was a really old estate. So when I saw this, I had no idea what it was, but it was pretty interesting, and I like weird stuff. And so that's why I brought it up. Why I brought it up, why I bought it. My brain's just not working today. I also have these. They look like they're brass. If there's any interest in these, let me know. Gino's like, I don't know if you can sell them, and I don't either. But I did buy them at an estate sale, so were they not supposed to sell these to me? When I first saw it, I thought it was like a bracket that went on something, and then I realized it is not. And I asked Gino, I'm like, can I put these in my car? And he's like, I don't think so. So anyway, I feel like those are made of brass. I don't know. I told you I buy weird stuff. I can't help it. I'm weird. You should know that by now. Okay. Moving on. I got the song stuck in my head. Tiny toolbox. This is a cool vintage. Oh, Mark is in on the sugar tongue or sugar tongues. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and count them down for you. I'm going to have Gino do it. Oh, I didn't put a price in on those. Okay. I gotcha. I'm going to sell this bracket to you for $12. You got it. I think it's for a ship. You screw it on and then you can feed your lines through it to keep them organized. So. All righty. Got that. So the sugar tongs are still available. You didn't want the sugar tongs. Fine. We have a little plate rack here, plate holder. This is a $3 start. These can come in handy. Yes, indeed. It's a gold one, and these have little cherubs on here. Cupid shooting the arrow. How cute would this be at Valentine's Day with something, you know, a candy box in here? It's got little cupids on it. My word. Little plate dish. Easel, whatever you want to call it. Stands up, you know, like this. Like this. See? Stands up nicely. $3 start on the plate dish. Plate holder. Plate dish. What is that even? It is a plate holder or easel. I see Susan in. Hi, Donna. Yes, especially because it's got the little cupids on there. And you know what? I didn't even realize those were cupids. I thought they were just cherubs, but no, he's got his bow and arrow. All right, Susan's in at 3. We're going to count it down, or Gino's going to do it for us.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right. I see Jerry came in at 4. Hold on, let me go up here. Switch back to my screen. I see Jerry in at 4 and Susan in at 5. And it looks like Jerry came in after. My screen up here is frozen, so you guys are going to have to tell me. Is it Susan before the stop and Jerry after? Or do you see Jerry before the stop? Because my iPad shows it like that, but sometimes it's different. And my phone screen is frozen. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. It just hasn't scrolled. Let me see if I can tell up here. Okay, Jerry's before the stop. All right, Jerry, that is coming your way for $6. Make you holla. Make you holla. Got it. Yeah, my iPad always shows it wrong, so I always have to double check. Can I buy the $12 sugar grabber and $7 for the rate? You sure can. I got the sugar grabber here for you, Donna. And let me write your name down. Yeah, and if you saw anything else that's still available, you can always certainly just put it in the chat and I'll set it aside for you. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry, too. All right, and then you wanted the little razor blade holder. You got it. And if the price isn't where you want it to be on some items, I am negotiable when I can be. If I paid, you know, up for it, then maybe not, but I try to keep prices super low. But if, yeah, if you saw something you're interested in, the price just isn't where it is, you can always shoot me a message or even put it in the chat. And I'll let you know if I can. All right. Okay. Well, we did a scale a letterpress holder, some vintage Libby Owens Ford glass contractor pins, X-Lax tin, a flower frog, some really cool printer plates, a little angel dog, cast iron angel dog, and some other things. So yeah, if you want to see any of those things, just let me know. I can always show you. It's not a problem. All right. This is a $6 start. And this is an old measuring cup, patent pending on it. It's got the handle here. It's a sifter. Well, actually, it's not a measuring. It is a measuring sifter, I guess. But it says full 2 cups and 1 cup there. And it's got the mesh on the bottom so you would sift it. I thought this would be really, and look at this moves. So it's a really old sifter, I guess. You put your flour in there. I bought a bunch of vintage kitchen stuff from this collector, and I have some more I'm going to be showing you here. I have a big lot of the utensils. So if you like that sort of thing, we're going to have some items coming up, and they're mostly like an apple green, and then I have a couple red items too. So this one is $6. I thought it would be really pretty to put some flowers in there or something like that and just set it up on like a cookbook or some old utensils like the ones I'm going to be selling. I'll just show you, for instance. I have a small one here. You put some of the old, green handled utensils in there, set it on top of a cookbook on a shelf. It looks really pretty. I wouldn't use this to sift your flour. It's just a little too, but I mean, it makes a great display piece. You got one like that. It was my mom's. Aw. Okay. Mark, can you shoot me an email so I don't forget that? Because I probably will. Yeah, just put it in the email so I know to put a dairy card in there with yours. All right, so this is $6 if there's any interest. I have a little tiny toolbox here. It is a $4 start. It's a child's toolbox. I bought it to do a mystery box with, and I just never did. So it is blue and red. This is the inside. Probably could use a good cleaning. But I thought it would make a really cute little mystery box, and then I just never did it. It's just been sitting on my metal shelf over there. Has a little handle. Very cute. You could use it as a riser on your shelf if you wanted to. You could even open it up. And what I thought would be kind of cool too is if you were to take and decoupage an old advertisement in here, and then you could put stuff inside and use it as a little advertising piece. I thought that would be kind of cute. But definitely for a riser up on your shelf. Little child's toy toolkit. It is $4 if there's any interest in that. This little fella here, I don't know where he came from. A lot of this stuff I've had for years, and I'm just now starting to clean my shelves off and try to get rid of some of the stuff that's just been there that I just haven't sold. Did I miss something? Okay, hold on a second, because Linda, I see your message up here. Oh, wait, there it is. Is that animal cracker tin behind you for sale? Yes. Hi, Susan. I have a lid for it. These are all, I just have my advertising. I have all these emery boards with vintage advertising on them. These are 5 for $1 if there's any interest in emery boards. They're bigger ones. I guess I would have to find something else to put them in. This is not an old tin though. But yes, it is available for sale. Alrighty. I don't know why my screen is not like scrolling. I have to like manually move it, which is annoying. $6 start here. This is a little lead dog. He's a little guy. Okay. I think he's made of lead anyway. He's about just under 2 inches. Okay. The bucket is metal. The handle is plastic, and the lid, I think, is plastic. I don't know. Is the lid plastic or metal? Might be metal. I'd have to take a look. Little terrier. I think he's made of lead. No markings on him. Got some weight to him. But a little guy here. He's pretty old. You sure can. You want 5 emery boards. These come in handy. I mean, if you need emery boards, you can't beat the price on these. 5 for $1, quarter a piece, done. I bring the weird stuff, I'm telling you. That's okay. You got them. And anybody can order or put in a request for those throughout the night. Yes. You ain't got no nails. Me either. But my nails break so easy. I always need one. And I literally am going to put some of those in my car too. That's a good idea. I don't know. Let me go grab the top for it real quick just so we have a better idea. Hold on one second. All right, so the top is metal. It's not plastic. It is a metal top. So that's good. Let me empty it out real quick here. I'm going to have to get a bag for these. See if my helper was down here helping me. That would be great. Hold on. Let me move all these emery boards out, and then we can get a better look at the tin, because I just pulled it off the shelf over there because I needed something to put these in. All right. It's a lot of emery boards, guys. All right, this is the tin. This is the top. See, it's got a barcode on the bottom, so it's not old. The handle is plastic. It's in pretty good condition, actually. Sometimes you see these and they're all beat up. Looks like there's one little divot right there, but you can't see it on this side. I don't see anything there. So I don't know how much these go for. He's upstairs. He's one of our older dogs had an accident, so he went up to clean it, and he hasn't come back down. He's been up there for a while. So I don't know. And I have no idea what to price this at. Look at the little bear. So what's your offer on this? Because I have no idea. Usually I get an idea from like eBay and usually go below that. I'll set it aside here for you, Linda, and just let me know where you want to be price-wise on it. Sure. Okay. Linda, you got it. I'm going to set that aside for you. Probably pack it with some of your goodies. All right. I'll have to find a new emery board holder. Thank you for that. All right, let me grab some more items. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. This is from the 1920s. It is a $7 start. Your 43 other tin cans. I love tins. I'm drawn to them, the old advertising and stuff, and especially cutesy ones like that have a cool graphic, for sure. This is a 1920s pie crust cutter. It is by Ateco. And it cuts your pie crust. Great displayable piece here. $7 if there's any interest in that. We have some fun little sucrets tins here. They are $4 start for choice. Two different styles here. We have this one. Now this does have some like a sticker on there, some adhesive, like it looks like old masking tape. Oh, I know, right? I didn't know what it was. I just liked the look of it. And then when I looked it up, it's like, oh, okay. It's pretty neat. So an old sucrets tin. This one's the blue. It is empty inside. $4 start. This one, I think might be a little older. This one has a, oh, this one has a surprise inside. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. There's little goodies inside. I think what I'm going to do is put some of them in each one here. So each one has a little bit of goodies in there. So they're each going to have a little bit of goodies. How about that? All right, they each have a little surprise inside. Those are $4 for choice. Crimps as it cuts the edge. Oh yeah, could be. I like the way it looked. I liked it even more when I saw it was from the 1920s. You picture them in the kitchen in their flapper dress. All right, up next, $8 start. Oh, you did? I thought it went pretty well. I'm not really used to like teaching people, so it was kind of hard to like explain how you do it because I'm not a professional. I just kind of taught myself how to do it. And so it was a little awkward, but it was fun. Everyone's came out really cute. This is a vintage tobacco tin here. It's in really good condition. It still has the paper label on the top, and there's a little treasure hidden inside of this. They hid their fishing gear in here, so there's a little line with a little fish hook and stuff in there. They must have kept this where they could go fishing to catch dinner, which I thought was kind of sweet. I'm going to leave it in there. I thought it was kind of a neat little thing that he probably kept on him to go fishing. Oh, it's not too bad. I know it sounds a little scary, but it's not. Watch some tutorials on YouTube. There's the Wishing Shed. They have some really good tutorials. So does Serafina. But it's not too bad. You just make sure you're not holding onto the item and doing it like this or on your lap. make sure you have something to stab into, whether it's a piece of foam or one of those stab pads that we have. Linda, I see you in at 8. Just so you're not, faulting into your leg. All right, we're going to have Gino count us down here. Bring him back up.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right. Linda, you're getting that. All right, that's coming your way with a little fishing gear inside there. The next item I bought at Halloween time, and I thought it would be really cute for a Halloween display. And then the more I thought about it, I thought this would be cute for if you do like seed packets and like a garden display. You don't want the fishing gear inside? I'll dump it out real quick. All right, I dumped out the fishing line. That in there. Tin can number 45. So this, Gino's like, what are you buying that for? I don't know. I thought it would look cool in a display or in a Halloween display. Depends on how weird you can get. My first thought was Halloween, and then I thought, hey, this would be cool, in a garden display. They are bright orange. Love the color of them. Vintage clippers. You lay these on some old seed booklets. Hi, Wanda. Wanda, I picked up a whole bunch of plushies. If you're into plushies, no dolls, but I have a bunch of plushies. We'll have a Raggedy Ann doll, I guess. But that's not really a doll. So these are $5 if there's any interest in the vintage clippers. They're pretty cool. And you could actually use them to garden with if you wanted to. They'd be cool in a photo shoot if you're going to do like an old-fashioned photo shoot or something creepy. Lots of uses. Bum, 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 bum. All right, next item. $6 start. It has a face imprinted. No, it's not a face. I'll show you in a second, though. Hi, Ginger. I do find paperweights, but I don't have much luck selling paperweights or glass. I've tried. I just can't sell them very well. I sat on a paperweight. Well, I didn't sit on it, but I held on. Like, I've tried to sell the same paperweight for like 3 years. And finally, I just had to pretty much give it away for less than what I paid for it. So I just don't have luck with them. All right, next item here, $6 start. It's a New York World's Fair. I guess it would be trinket dish or ashtray. 1964 to 1965. It's got a condition issue with the finish on it. But I think it's very cool. It does have the date down there at the bottom. 64 to 65. And it says New York World's Fair. That is the front. And it is made in Japan. Made in Japan right here. Oh, yeah. Linda, I see you in at 6. Let me measure it for you. It is about 6.5 inches long. And at its highest point, just over 4.5 inches. Let's go ahead and count it down.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right, there is our stop. Let me see where we're at here. I see Hippie Love. Hello, Hippie Love. At 8, and then I see Linda at 9, and there is our stop. So this is going to Linda for 9. Thank you both so much for your bids. I appreciate it. Dorian, is that a Humpty Dumpty figurine behind you under the dog picture? It is. Those are called Rufus Goofus. They're from the 1950s. They're new, old stock, still in the package. I have 2 different styles. Let me grab one and show you. I have other ones besides Humpty Dumpty, but so these were made in the 50s locally. I have one with a hang tag and one without. So, and I have multiple kinds, but these, long story short, we bid on an auction lot of these, and they were kind of set up in a way that you didn't see that some of them were missing their hang tags, and we paid up for it. But yeah, these are from the 50s. Rufus Goofus Surprise Ball. So we had to mark these down because they don't have the hang tag, but it's the same thing, just without the hang tag. These are 40. These are 85. They're ideal for parties, trips, rainy days, for sick or shut-in children. And basically, it's like a little piñata. There are 12 novel toys inside, and they're still in there unopened. So yeah, that's what those are. You saw. You sure can. I got the one here for you. Are you going to open it up? Because if so, I want to know what's inside. It's $40, not $45. All right, Donna, I will put you down for Humpty Dumpty. I do have other versions. I have some birds. I have a panda bear, a pig. Not sure what other ones I have, but I have other ones over there. The only thing is, well, I'm going to have to put this in a box because I don't want your metal items to smash them. So, oh, you collect pigs? I can show you the pig if you want to see it. I can grab him. I may only have one pig. He's kind of rare. I have listed a few on eBay. This pig one, I think, is one of the rarer ones. But you can see him here. It's a little girl pig. She's got bows. She has like a little hat on. They originally sold for $1. Pretty cool piece here, but this is the pig that I have. I will set that one up here for now. All right. They are pretty fun, Betty, huh? Okay, bye, Hippie Love. Thank you. He is 85. Yeah. The ones with the hang tags are higher. If you go on eBay, I don't think you would find that pig. The panda bear one might be on there. I have a couple listed on there. I think the birds I have listed and a Humpty Dumpty, but the pig I think is kind of a rare one. Yeah. And I only have one piggy. I have not seen another one of those, but I'm not sure. Okay, up next. Yeah. Once I hit 1,000, I'm still at 929. I have that one back there that will be opening up. We're going to open it live and we're going to give away its contents in the little Humpty Dumpty to somebody. But I'm still waiting to reach 1,000 subscribers. It may take years. Who knows if I'll ever get there, but we're going to keep plugging along. $6 start here. I have a vintage lunchbox. So it wasn't a face on there. It's just a V. I bought this again to make a mystery box out of it, and I never did. But I thought it was a cool aluminum lunchbox here. Let's open it up. There's no thermos inside, but it does have a place to hold one. This measures about 10 inches long and about 8 inches in height with the handle. So great little storage thing here if you wanted to store some sewing stuff or, you know, whatever it may be. It's a great little holder. Susan's in at 6. I see you there. I know. What's haunted? The lunchbox? The lunchbox is not haunted. It's got a little place where you can put someone's name or whatever on the end. It's a really great little piece here. All right, let's count it down.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
I'm just waiting for that stop to come up here. All right, there it is. I see Donna in at 8 and Susan in at 10. And then Donna back in at 12. And there's the stop. All right, so this is going to go to Donna for $12. And I thank you both for your bids. So Donna, I could put your Humpty Dumpty right in here for safe shipping. There you go. You could make a purse out of it. Lord, I have purses over there. I went to list, this is so dumb, but I have a bunch of Louis Vuitton boxes and, like, you know, stuff from when you buy something big from Louis Vuitton. I went to list it on Marketplace and they pulled it and said they're gonna, I'm in trouble for putting that on there. I was like, all right. We got another fun tin for you here. And thank you all for your bids. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Even my husband like dumped me. He's not even coming down here to help. Are you? I know you're watching. $12 start here. This is a really cool tin. It's a Band-Aid tin, but one I haven't had before. It's the Curad. How do you pronounce it? Curad or Curade? But it has the lifted, see the lifted edges up here? It says 69 cents, plastic, economy size. It's in really good condition. There's no barcode on this sucker. Very good. I love the lifted top here. I've never seen this one before, so when we saw it, we paid up a bit for it. But I thought that I would pick it up just in case anybody wants it for their collection. And if you notice, there's blood on the Band-Aid. Pretty gross, huh? Plastic bandage, flash color, medicated. Oh. Pre-1974. Pretty awesome piece there. And there's the top again. All right, I will set that aside. This little guy here is so cute. I think it's an ornament. You could use it, you know, in your kitchen display. It's a Revere micro grater, little tiny grater. If you have an American Girl doll that wants to be a chef, you could put this in her hand. But it is a legitimate little grater. It's a working grater. I don't know if this was maybe given out as like, oh, is that the medication on there? I was wondering, but it was just like a little dot, so I wasn't sure. Like, there's blood on there. I don't know if this was given out maybe to employees or something because it's tiny. It measures from the bottom to the tip about 2.5 inches. And then it's about 1.5 inches wide. So it's a little guy here, but it is a working grater. I don't know if it's meant to be an ornament or if it was given out to employees, like I said, or yeah, for a cheese stick. You're grating your cheese stick for your mouse or your little hamster. I just thought it was so cute, and so I picked it up. And some of these can sell for quite a bit, believe it or not. But mine's at, oh, maybe for nutmeg or something. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I mean, it is it's a legitimate grater. When I looked it up, it said ornament, but I don't know. I mean, you could put this in the dishwasher. So, anyway, I buy the weird stuff. All right, we're going to just keep going on here. I know, I love little stuff too. I do. I just don't have any display space in my kitchen at all. My kitchen is a fingernail file. We have those, Betty. Remember, I got a whole bag of them here. I don't have any display space in my kitchen at all. It's very small. My cabinets go floor to ceiling. I have very limited counter space, and it's windows and open, so there's no wall space, literally. I can hang one picture above a doorway there. There's no wall space because it's all cabinets. So I don't have anywhere to display like a cutesy kitchen display. Otherwise, I would. I can display like some tiny things on my windowsill, but that's very limited. All right. We have a $3 start here for a regular Band-Aid tin. This one does have a barcode. It still is pretty old. I'm going to guess 80s, 90s on this one. It was $1.03. Johnson & Johnson. Good condition. $3. $3, make you holla. Up next, $5 stop. It is a baking powder tin. Doesn't have a lid on it, just the tin. It's an older one. Got some age to it. I just put some flowers. You could add your own flowers. I'm just using these as like a display, like what you could do with it, but it's just coming with the tin, not the flowers. But this would be really cute in a kitchen display. Little baking powder tin here, $5, no lid. Hi, Michelle. What are you doing this weekend, girl? Let me know. I haven't seen you since you went to Louisiana, or was it? Yeah. I keep wanting to say Mardi Gras, and that's not it. It is, what is the place where Mardi Gras is? You watching kids this weekend? Okay. That's my friend Michelle. She goes sailing with me, but she's always ditches me to babysit. What the heck? All right, $12 start here. We have a vintage Maxwell House coffee tin, New Orleans. Thank you. My brain is just not working. It does have its lid. This is an older tin. Got the coffee cup on there. You can use this as a riser. You can put stuff in it. Great, great classic tin. I always think of Feed Me Seymour. I'm hungry. A Little Shop of Horrors. Remember they had him in one of the Maxwell House coffee tins. Yeah, me and Michelle, we fight over stuff when we go out. It's a race to get up that driveway during garage sale season. I usually leave her in the dust. She's still getting out of the car. I'm halfway up the driveway. But yeah, great coffee tin here. This is the last one I have available. I've sold all the other ones, so that one's up for grabs. You don't like Maxwell House coffee? I've never had it. I'm not a coffee drinker, just Starbucks. Oh, I know. That's the only reason I actually get up there quicker. All right, up next is a $12 start. Great graphics on this old paint tin here. Copycat. It's got the cats up there painting. This is what the inside looks like here. And it's got its original price tag on the bottom of 69 cents from Murphy's. Great graphics on this one. Vintage paint tin with cat graphic up in the corner. Oh no. You know, I need to get a hand mixer because I went to make banana pudding and I have to mix it all up because I have cream cheese and stuff in it. And I had bought a brand new hand mixer at like, I don't know where it was. It was like Walgreens or something, you know how they have stuff for sale. I don't even remember where I got it. It was someplace, maybe it was a grocery store or something. And it was still in the box. And I went to use it and the little things don't fit in it. I couldn't get it in there. My husband could not get them in there. Tony the Tiger plastic had, yeah, that sold a while ago. So I don't know if somebody bought it and returned it and like switched out the little things, but I have a hand mixer that I can't use. So now I got to go get a hand mixer, which is annoying because I don't remember even where I bought it. I do not. This guy's heavy. This is a heavy piece here. Cast iron. $20 start here. This is a bank. Got a Native American with a bear by a tree stump. You can see here. So you pull this back. And then, oops, let me see. Did I have it set up? Do I have it set up right? Okay. Yes, I did. I was just pushing it wrong. Okay. So you would put your money in here, like your penny or whatever. And then down here is a little button and you push it and it shoots it into the bear's. See the opening in the bear's right here? And it goes inside the bear. This is made in Taiwan. So it's a reproduction one. It's not, it's older, but not super old. But it does have some weight to it. Yeah, that's weird. And to set it, you just pull this piece back. And then it shoots it in there. And you can see his mouth opens and closes too. And it puts the money in the bear's tummy. So we have that available. All right. More weird items, okay? We're still pulling weird items from behind me here. Let's do it. Alrighty, up next, $8 start. $8 start on this. This is an advertising piece. It is from Compliments of Your Marathon Dealer on the top. It is a measuring cup with the lid. So Marathon, is that Marathon gas station? I'm not sure. But Compliments of Your Marathon Dealer, I don't know. What does that say? 1 cup to top. So great display piece here. I see Donna in at 8. We're going to have Gino count us down.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
And stop. We're just waiting for that stop to come up here. There it is, Donna. That's coming your way for $8. Thank you. Getting some cool pieces. Got that. Now these are cast iron things. This first one here is a mermaid bottle opener. So this is a reproduction one. This one is not old, but she is pretty cool. Look at her face there. It's a mermaid bottle opener. Cast iron. She measures about 7 inches long. Pretty cool piece here if you like mermaids. This would be great. If you put a hook or a nail by your bar and hang her on there, that would be really neat. Or you could even just hang her up as wall decor if you wanted to. She's really pretty. Mermaid bottle opener. And then I also grabbed these fellas. I thought they were a good time. Come on now. There we go. These are flamingos, and these are hooks. I have 2 available. They are metal flamingos. You hang them up in your closet, in your bathroom, on your porch, and they're hooks. So you could hang, something on them there, dog leash, Yeah, the mermaid is cute, huh? I really like the flamingos as well. You could even spray paint these pink if you wanted to. But they are heavy duty wall hooks. They are $5. Yeah, I'll show you the mermaid again. And this is the back side. The mermaid is a $10 start. The flamingos are $5 start for choice. All right, Hippie loves in at 10 on the mermaid. We're going to count it down for you.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right, we're waiting for that stop to come through. There it is. Let's see. Hippie loves at 10. Oh, Donna came through at 11 right before the stop. I do thank you both for your bids. That's going to Donna for $11. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Flamingos are still available if there's any interest in the flamingos. They are super cute as well. All right. This is an odd item. I thought it was kind of a cool piece though. Gina's like, why'd you buy that? Well, because 4th of July and it's got great graphics on it. And it's a vintage sprayer. It is a $15 start. I love the graphics on this. It is blue ribbon. It's got a wood handle. It's blue ribbon sprayer. It's got the little attachment at the end here. Great display for 4th of July. You could lay it up there. I don't know. I really liked it. I like the graphic on it. The blue ribbon, the red, white, and blue. And I just love this wood handle on here. It's very unusual. You like the countdown? Oh no. Well, sorry for your loss, Donna. Yes, these sprayers bring good money. You are right about that. These items that don't sell tonight, I probably will be listing on eBay, so you may see this on eBay. But yeah, I try to offer things here too first. So if there's no interest in my sprayer, I will set it aside. We'll set it back here. We got some more tins back here. Some really cool advertising pieces. Grab them. And we're going to go through them kind of quick. And I have the world's largest flower frog back here as well. If anyone's looking for one, it's heavy. This is a $5 start here. It is a ginger tin. Frank's ginger. It does have a lid, just needs to be cleaned up a bit. There is no barcode on here. Great graphics along the side. I love these old ones where it's got like the fully open top. Ground ginger is used in cookies, spice cake, pumpkin pie cookies, fruits, applesauce. It's got all that. Thank you, Kim, for putting that on there. I appreciate it. And this little ginger tin is $5. Great for red, white, and blue if you're looking for little stuff to display in your, your shelves for the holidays. Those are fun to do. You could do a little patriotic display on that. That's originally what I bought it for. I thought to take the tin out the top because I liked how it had the open top, to put 2 little flags in there or something, you know, to make it patriotic. That's why I bought that. All right. Flower frog. You want me to do the flower frog next? It's ginormous. It's a whopper. Biggest one I ever seen in my whole life. Oi! Stab myself here. I do not want to ship this with a Humpty Dumpty because this will be the death of that Humpty Dumpty. So I'm either have to hold your Humpty Dumpty or ship it in another box because this thing here is massive. And even if I put that in another box, I'd be worried that it would still smash the box because you don't know what's going on in the mail once it leaves you, you know. So $20 start on this. It is a huge flower frog. We're talking 5 inches in diameter on this one. Massive. Ow, stabbed myself. You can see how big it is. Look at it. Would you look at it? 5 inches in diameter on this flower frog. This is a weapon. This, forget about those brass knuckles. This right here is going to do some damage, right? This is the bottom of it here. I told you. We were walking around this antique store and I saw that and I was like, holy moly. And Gina's like, what? I'm like, look at how big that thing is. So we bought it. Yeah, well, I don't know if this would fit. You might want to measure and just let me know because this one is big. 5 inches in diameter on this one. So anybody looking for a huge flower frog, I have you covered. We did pay up for it a bit. You know, it's at an antique store, but sometimes we pay up for stuff to bring it to you, you know. So it's just an option. I never push anyone to buy anything. I have some smaller flower frogs, but I didn't pull them. I just have that one in the cup, this one, which I showed earlier. This might work at the cemetery. I don't know, but that one is available still. All right. $7 start. This is a clove tin paper label. This one still has the paper label on it. A great old tin here. Still has cloves in it. I'm assuming those are cloves in there. I did not open it to look. I will leave that up to the person that buys it. But great graphics on here. $7. Next item. You don't get it? So what you use them for, and I have some of mine back here. These are ones I use up here. So I put ephemera in there. And I have some up on my shelves upstairs. That's what I use it for. This one isn't that old. It was still in the package when I got this one. I don't know. It's probably from like the 80s. But you put ephemera in there. That's what a lot of people use it for displaying, basically. But they also display well if you have, if you're doing a garden display or vignette, something like that, to add in some flower frogs and some seed packets. And guess what I have, guys? Are they over here? Where did I put them? I have some adorable seed packets. Oh, they're right here. How cute are these? So you would put these in your flower frog, you know, like that. And you can layer it, tall items to smaller items in the, you know, front to back. So anyway, a little garden display. I have this adorable seed packet display here that I use on the ephemera, but I thought it would just be beautiful to put all different seed packets in that. It's a wooden little shelf that you put them in. Yep. All right, so next item here is a $6 start. This is a fixed height rubber repair kit. It's got the thing on top that you would and it's in there. The little repair kit's in there. So from what Gina was telling me, I think you like rub the stuff on here to like rough it up or something. I'm not sure, but it does have the top on that. Great little display piece here. And it is a $6 start for that. Yeah, for your bicycle tire or something, right? For sure. Now we have an $8 start. And I'm moving through stuff quickly, but we can always go back if anybody's interested, okay? We have a vintage Clabber Girl baking powder tin, paper label. It does have baking powder in it. It's got the lid. It is an older can here. Paper label again. A great piece for your kitchen decor if you do a display on that. This one's an unusual piece here, and I think, Jerry, if you're in here, I think I sent you one of these that was in pretty rough condition. This one's in really good condition. The other one I had, you could barely read what it said. But this is Instant Postum Cereal Beverage. Makes 50 cups made instantly in the cup. This is a paper label on here. It does have its lid. Great, great piece here. I very rarely see these. I've only seen this twice. Just over 4 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. What kind of girl is she? A grabber. A grabber? Clabber. Clabber girl. Clabber. See? Not grabber. Clabber. So a cereal beverage. Hot postum. Place 1 level teaspoon instant in a cup and add boiling water. Made with milk, iced postum, postum milkshake, postum syrup. So there's different recipes on the back here. It's very cool that it's a paper label. You coming down here? Why are you grumpy? It's a good graphic, and you know what? It's red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Oh, the Nutcracker. It's ladies' legs that crack it. I've offered that here. Nobody was interested in it, so I put it on there. But yeah. A clabber. I don't know. A clabber girl. I don't know what that is.
Clabber.
What is a clabber?
It's baking soda or something.
I know, but what is it? What is a clabber girl?
It's the girl on the ad for the baking soda or whatever.
It's the girl on the ad. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to keep going here. I have 2 little Kodak tins here. I would sell these as a lot. Well, this one's marked Kodak on it. And this one is a film canister, but I don't know if it doesn't have a Kodak mark on it. But we would do both of these for $6 if there's any interest in those. I should write a ticket on those so I don't forget. Okay, we got that. All right, we're moving along here. Show that tin again, please. Which Which tin? This one? Or the Kodak tins? Just let me know. And I will. I will. I'm gonna make some room here. Move some of this back. Just let me know what tin you wanted to see again. The grabber. The clabber. Clabber girl. Clabber girl. Not grabber. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. My typing skills tonight are not on point. $5 start here. We have a Prince Albert tin. The Clabber Girl tin was an $8 start on the Clabber Girl. Prince Albert. Feels like it's a little dented in here. Clabber is to cause to curdle or sour. Oh. Wacky. This is $5 if there's any interest. I didn't know that. We have a Singer little sewing tin here. This isn't old. It's got a barcode. Yeah, it could have been. So this is a reproduction tin. Okay. This Singer tin is $4. If there's any interest in the Singer tin. You want to see the Clabber Girl up close? Got the paper label on it. It does have baking powder in it. What was your bid on, Donna? You can sit down here, hon. Just move this. You don't want to hang out? Okie dokie. This one is only $4. This one, if you're interested, $4 on this one. The little Singer sewing. It's super cute. Okay, Linda, I have you for the Clabber Girl. And then Donna, let me know if it's the Singer sewing one you want. Okay, I got you both. Let me make sure I don't get you messed up here. Okay, Linda. We got you on that. And then we got the Singer sewing for Donna. Got you for that. All right. Oh, Bonnie, I didn't even see you there. There's nothing in it. It's empty. Oh, wait. No, the Clabber Girl, you want it emptied? I'll have to see if Gino can empty it. I don't know if he can get the lid off. But if he can, I'll see if he can empty it, okay? Put a note on it for myself so I'll remember. Bonnie, I'm sorry I didn't see you there, and I already sold it. I'm sorry. I didn't think anybody else was interested in it. Oh, sorry. All right, we got that in there. Okay. Yeah, the Singer sewing machine 10. Yeah, sorry about that. My mistake. I have an advertising piece here. This is a $5. Thank you. It's a shoehorn and it's got advertising on it for Barrett's Old Reliable Shoe Store in Toledo. So an old shoehorn here with advertising on it. It's a local piece to Toledo. Barrett's Shoe Store. All right, I'm gonna have to just go a little quick here just so I can make it because I only have 15 more minutes. So a $4. So I see Karen, and I was wondering if you were still in here, Karen. I'm gonna count it down. I don't think anybody else was interested in it, but let's go ahead and do the countdown.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
I thought this was the local one, so I did it early on in the sale, and then I was like, that's not it, it's this one. So I'm glad you're still here, but thank you. You got it. Up next, we have another little tin. It's a pretty cool graphic on this one. Paper label. $4 start. It is a Pool Pals vinyl adhesive. Look at the graphic. No more shoehorns, huh? This one is a $4 start. Paper label. Cool graphic on it. There is adhesive in here. So it does have product in it. This is a metal measuring tape. Same start, $4 start. It's metal measuring tape. And then you push in here and it goes back. $4 start on the measuring tape. If there's any interest. Cool little piece. I see Bonnie in at 5. We're going to count it down.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Hi, Bree. There's our stop, Bonnie. You got it. You finally got home. Well, it's still kind of early where you're at, though, huh? It's almost 10 o'clock here. Getting late. I'm going to try and stop at 10 because I know, I think Nancy's on after us, so I don't like to run into hers when I can. All right, Bonnie, you got it. Thank you. I have this amazing kitchen. Yeah, 6:45. Doing good. When you coming to visit again? $15 start on this set. You're going to get 5 pieces here. It's a 5-piece vintage kitchen set in the apple green. Oh, you did? I am waiting for the weather to get good here so we can go out garage sailing. My goodness, I can't wait. Potato masher. And that beautiful apple green. Again, you're getting 5 pieces here. This is a little loose. You might want to just put a dab of glue in there just to hold it tight. This part isn't loose. It's just a little cap on there if that bothers you. And then we have the like pie spatula. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold all these, but we'll see. We have a core here. And then this amazing spatula. So you're getting all 5 pieces in the apple green. Vintage kitchen. I don't know if this is from like 30s or 40s, but they are great to display in a crock or whatever. I see you win at 15, Bonnie. We're going to start the countdown on it.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
And stop. Waiting for that stop to come all the way through. There it is. Bonnie, those are coming your way. Thank you. Thank you so much. That I have we're getting down to the end here. Got a few more items. I'll try and get through everything, okay? We have some fun receipt spikes here. Some more candy tins. Let me just grab these real quick. Scoot them over. Whoop. Trip over my own feet. All right. Let's do these first to get these out of the way. I have 2 different sizes here. The first one is the smaller one of the 2. It is an $8 start. It is a receipt spike here. This one measures about 5.5 inches. Beautiful base on this one. And this is an $8 start. Donna, I see you in at 9. You probably meant to put 8, so I'll see you in at 8. And we're going to count it down.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
There's our stop. I see Bonnie came in at 10 right before the stop, so I thank you both for your bids, and that one is going to Bonnie for 10. Thank you. And I have another one here. It's a little bit bigger, but just as cool. Ooh. This one is a $12 start. Ooh. Come on now. Work with me here. There we go. $12 start on this one. It is a little bit bigger, but look at the graphics on the bottom of this one. Let's see. It's underneath. This one measures about 6.5 inches tall. Cool graphics on this one here. $12 start. Okay, doesn't look like any interest in this one. I'm going to set it aside. Then we have a really cool item. I'm not sure where this came from. It's an embosser, I think. I don't even know if I'm allowed to sell it, but I bought it somewhere. It is one of these things. And it embosses. And it says, Notary Public, Wood County, Ohio. This is what the seal looks like. It's a notary thing. I thought it might be kind of fun to use for like scrapbooking or junk journals. But yeah, it's one of those little embossers for notary, and it's $10 start. I have wooden rulers here. This is going to be $7 start for choice. I have 4 available of these. They're all pretty much the same, I would say. Let me see. Well, this one's different because it kind of, I don't know. We're going to call this one A, B, C, and D. I see, and it's for choice. Bonnie, it's a $7 start for choice. But I see Bonnie in at 10. And you'll get a choice. So if you want to change it to 7, that's completely fine. But let's go ahead and count it down for you.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Whew. All right, looking for that stop. There it is. Miss Bonnie, how many would you like? You want all 4. You got it. And that's at $7, not $10. Okay, I got you. Okay, got that. Then I have another kitchen set here. These are $5 for choice. The first one is this amazing slicer with the bright red handle. Great piece to hang on the wall. You can decorate it with flowers or lavender. Just a great piece for your kitchen decor. And then this amazing slicer. It's got the red wood handle. And how this works is, probably shouldn't be doing that on my hand, but you push down and it slices. It's on a spring. It's called a chopper. So really cool vintage chopper or a slicer, $5 start for choice on those. Ooh, it's rocking. This is a really cute tin. It is not old, but I think it's really collectible. I want to say these probably sold for pretty good money online. Mine is an $8 start here. It's a Louis Sherry candy tin in this beautiful floral pattern. It goes all the way around. The tin's in beautiful condition. It does have its paper label on the bottom. And then I think inside it's got the chocolate, you know, the piece that goes on top of the chocolate in there. It is a gorgeous piece for spring, all those beautiful colors, all those flowers. I think, okay, I see you for the chopper. You got it. Got it for you. Yep. All right, Donna, I see you in at 9. Let's go ahead and count it down. I'm holding it upside down. Let's count.
Who's ready to rumble? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right, there's our stop. Donna, you got it. You got the tin, and then I see Bonnie in for the slicer. Okay. Got it. All right. I think this might be the last item here that, oh, no, there's one more. This is a $5 start. Those are the worst ones when it's like an accident, right? Yes, Michelle, for sure. This is Amazing Grace. It's playing. It's a church, little copper church music box, and the cross on the top spins. Okay, that one is a $5 start. You don't want the clabber tin? Let me see if I can find it. Okay. All right. Cancel on the clabber tin. Clabber tin's still available. All right, we got that back there. All right, so the last item tonight is a chocolate tin. $8 start. I think this is a Johnston's chocolate tin. A beautiful yellow color. You never see them in yellow. And this one's in yellow. It does have the Johnston mark on the bottom. This makes a great riser in your spring display with the yellow on there. It's the inside. Definitely has some age to it. It's worn, it's rusty, crusty, beautiful candy tin. And that is everything. I think we got, oh, you know what? Sorry, I lied. We have 3 different metal compacts here. I don't know if there's any interest in these. They are $14. Well, that one's $14. This one is Love Pat by Revlon. Okay, Kim. Thank you. This one is $14 if there's any interest in it. And then I have this one here. This one is $10, we'll say. If anybody's interested in some vintage compacts. This one's got the little puff in it too. No, I didn't see. Oh, Susan, I missed that. I'm sorry. Thank you, Bree. All right, Susan, you got it for $5. Thank you. And then this one here, this one is $12 if there's any interest in this one. This is an old Revlon one here. It has the powder in it still. Beautiful little compact, metal compact here. So 10, 12, and 14 on those. So if you're watching back, yeah. Well, I think we got through everything. We're right just past 10 o'clock. I appreciate you all for joining me tonight. If you wanted, were interested in anything else, you can always email me. My email is right here, sweetadeline@aol.com. Lynn, if you could send me your contact information if you're still in here, that would be great. I think you had an order with us. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So if you're still in here, if you could shoot me your information, if so I can get you invoiced. But I appreciate everyone for joining us, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. And thank you, Bree, for doing that. Okay, Bug, you got it. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Bye, everyone.